Hello, welcome back to Story Molder. I'm Vern. Today's story is entitled One Just Born, Walking, Talking. In a large village named Tubundo, located in the remote dense forests of the Congo, there lived a selfish chief named Shimwendo. When he became chief, he married 7 women, one from each area of his large village. One day, he received a prophecy that a son would remove him from power. To prevent this, he boldly announced, "I want my wives to bear only daughters. Daughters will make me stupid rich from the bride prices that they bring. A son will take away my powers. No son for me. I will kill any son born." Soon and very soon, his 7 wives became pregnant at the same time. Soon enough, each of the 6 wives were relieved, to give birth to their daughters on the same day. The 7th and the preferred one cried, "Why am I the only one left with this burden? I can't even do my chores." With his faithful hawk perched on his shoulder, the chief waited and waited for his 7th child to be born. Everyone began to despise the preferred one for taking so long. A totally annoyed chief demoted the preferred one down to the despised one, then stopped providing for her. Firewood, jugs of water, and raw vegetables appeared in her house as if they had brought themselves there. She thought, "My unborn child is helping me." The child inside her womb did not want to be born ordinarily. It wanted an extraordinary birth, so it waited. Finally, with the midwives nearby, this child crawled from his mother's womb to her belly, then up to her shoulder and slid down to her middle finger. From there, it leaped out, dancing, walking, and talking, saying, "I'm Window, the one just born, walking and talking." In his right hand was a conga scepter, a royal fly swatter. In his left hand was an axe. Around his neck hung a pouch with a magic infinity rope inside. The stunned mother and midwife screamed, "Ah, yee! What kind of child is this?" Shimwendo heard noises and went to the birthhouse and asked, "What child is born?" They were radio silent, but Spider Cricket sitting on the wall snitched, saying, "Chief, a son was born to you. His name is Window." Yahoo! The chief ran back and forth, throwing 6 sharp spears into the house. Hawk, perched on the chief's shoulder, said, "Not one of those spears touched him, not one. The child deflected them to hit the bottom of the bowl." The chief yelled, "Yahoo! What kind of child is this?" Desperate, Shimwendo ordered his counselors to dig a hole and throw that child in it and put banana leaves on top. They did as he commanded. That next morning, the chief heard a child crying in the birthhouse. He quietly slithered like a snake, peeked into the door, and saw a child sleeping. Confused, he asked, "Whose child is this?" The preferred one responded, "That's Window." "Yahoo!" He called his counselor and said, "I have tried to spear and bury that child. Go get that child, put it in a drum, seal it tightly with animal skin, and throw it in the middle of the river. Magically, Window floats the drum boat and goes upstream through the raging waters, singing his way to his paternal Aunt Ayangura's village. I'm Window, the one just born, walking and talking. I'm going to meet my Aunt Ayangura. She will want me. Once Ayangura got the news that a singing drum boat was calling her name, she dashed down to the river, using just the right words to summon the drum to her. She slashed it open, revealing Window, her son. After he had matured, Window told his aunt, "It's time for me to fight my father." She cautioned him, "Don't go fight with your father. But if you must go, I'm going with you." On the way to Tabundo, he stopped by his maternal uncle's blacksmiths. He said, "I want you to make me strong and resistant." They made him a suit of armor made of iron and melted it into his skin like Iron Man. "Nothing will penetrate you now," they said. The entire village marched with him to seek revenge. Further up the road, his aunt said, "Look at that, will ya? There are 7 gates. You have brought us here for them to destroy us, Window. Window, you are powerless against them." Window saying, "I'm Window, one born, walking and talking. I'm never afraid of anyone. We are going to fight." His aunt persisted, "You are not prepared to fight. You have no weapons, no food, no drink, or shelter. Where will you sleep? Where will we sleep?" she shouted. Window waved his scepter. Then the houses appeared and assembled themselves. Again he waved his scepter, and his father's food and drinks floated in the air to his camp. In the morning, his aunt said, "They are not in any condition to fight. They will be killed." Dismissing her concerns, his uncles and warriors went to fight anyway and were completely wiped out. Window decided to go to Tabundo alone. He stood in the center of the village and announced, "Surrender! Save yourselves!" They all laughed and taunted him. "Little man, what you gonna do?" Those words felt like arrows piercing him. He called lightning to unleash 7 bolts that obliterated the village to ashes. Back at his camp, he informed his aunt that he was going to pursue his father in the underworld. No, she begged. "Don't go there. No one returns from that place," she said. He said, "Here, take this rope." He tied some around his waist and said, "If this rope stops moving, don't wait for me." Hawk led the way to the Kikoka fern leading to the underworld. Window put it up from his roots and jumped into the hole. There he met Kahindo, the gatekeeper and the daughter of Musa, the underworld chief. Window tried to pass by her, but she asked, "Where you going?" "I'm going to see the chief to get my father," he responded. "You might want to listen to my advice. My father's trickery is no joke. You'll find a big, tall man curled up in the ashes in the fireplace. That's my father. He'll offer you a stool. Refuse it. It'll paralyze you. He'll offer you a gourd of banana beer and porridge. Refuse it. The banana beer is really urine, so don't drink it. And the porridge is really poop. Don't eat it. I know that's disgusting." When Musa saw Window, he blurted out, "You passed my test, okay. I know why you're here. First, you have to do some tasks for me. Grow a banana grove and harvest it in one day. Then bring me a rope of bananas. I love bananas. Window said, okay. The next day, with the help of his tools, he was successful. Outraged Musso yelled, "Whoa! He can't just pass my test like that." He unleashed his powerful cowrie belt that forcefully smashed Window into the ground. Window's scepter, with a mind of his own, knocked it away and sent Iron Girl a message that he was safe. She had lost it because the rope had stopped moving. She was crying and yelled, "Oh, my son, my son." Musso imposed another daunting, impossible task. He said, "Climb that tall, petrified honey tree and bring me a bucket of honey. I love honey." Window used his scepter to smoke out the giant killer bee, but he couldn't reach the honey inside. So he called lightning to blast it. Then he got to it. But Musso torments him again. And again, Window's scepter knocked the cowrie belt away. In the process, Hulk yelled, "Your father is escaping! Your father is getting away, Window!" "That double crosser," yelled Window. Immediately, he left and ran after his father. Hulk said, "He's gone to the Sky Chief." Window ran across the giant children playing. He asked, "Will you show me how to get to the Sky Chief?" They responded, "If you make us a snack, we're hungry." He gives them 7 huge bowls of treats. After they finish, they turn the bowls upside down, stacking them like a stairway into the clouds. Immediately, the Sky Chief said, "I'll hand over your father after you gamble with me." Window said, "Okay, I'll guess how many seeds are in your hand." He bet everything and everybody except his scepter and lost. With nothing more to lose, he bet his scepter. His luck changed then, and he won back everything, including his father. Oh, yeah, he's getting away. He's getting away. Window ran lightning fast and caught his father. After returning his father to Tabundo, Window had his faithful scepter revive all the people. On the morning of the 8th day, Window, his father, and aunt sat on 3 copper chairs sent by lightning that floated 16 feet from the ground. Shem Window spoke with a stuttering voice. "Prepare my offspring. He has delivered me to you." Then Iron Girl spoke. "My brother, you discriminate against those children. No child deserves to be rejected, even if they don't fit into your business plans. By saying what God has given was bad, you committed a sinful act." Window spoke, saying, "I forgive my father. Let's live in harmony and peace and treat our people right and just." Window stripped himself of chiefhood and conferred it upon his son. Then he went to live on his mountain. His Aunt Iron Girl blessed Window and went back to her serpent husband. To hear how Window ruled, tune in to my podcast named Story Molder. Thank you for stopping by and listening to my story. Come back as often as you like. I'll be happy to have you. Goodbye for now.